The path to success is lonely. And it's something that's so difficult to get through when you're just getting started and trying to push towards, making more money, getting the career you want, maybe getting in shape, whatever it might be. It's lonely. It's a lonely journey because you go through this period to where you have all the people that you're friends with, that you've always grown up with, and that have always kind of been in your circle. And those have been your buddies, right? And that's your circle. But if you want more out of life, and I'm assuming you do if you're watching this video or, subscribe to this channel, you have to have a different group to be able to get where you want to go. You can't just be hanging out with the same people, associating with the same people that don't have any goals, that don't have any kind of vision, don't have any aspirations for what they want out of their life. You can't be around those types of people and get where you want to go. That's just the way it is. There's look at this as if, there's a big cliff in front of you, and to get to the other side of that cliff, you have to create a bridge, right? And that bridge is going to be new skills, new people, new connections, new mentors, new opportunities that you create for yourself through networking and just being able to level up and become a better person, right? A more skilled person, a more talented individual who can go out there and accomplish the things that you want to build in your life, right? That's what it is. That's who we have to become in order to get to the next level, no matter what that next level is. If you're trying to make $100,000 a year, if you're trying to make $1 million a year, if you're trying to, get in shape, if you're trying to, meet girls, if you're trying to, build a social circle of other guys that you like that, are just like you and that you can relate to and that have your back. I mean, that's what we all want, right? We want all these things, right? So in order for you to get to that next level, it doesn't matter where you are currently, you're going to have to level up in all areas of your life in order to become that person who's not only able to get to that next level, but who's able to stay at that next level, right? If you make $100,000 one year just off of luck, right, it's going to be very difficult for you to stay there unless you have the skills to do it over and over and over again, right? You might bump into some successful person at the airport or, in a restaurant and have a good conversation with them. But if you don't have anything to offer that person and there's no substance behind it, then it's going to be difficult for you to maintain that relationship. If you meet the perfect girl, but you don't have your shit together, it's going to be difficult for you to make that relationship work long-term because they're going to see that you don't have a whole lot to offer. You guys get the pattern here? I mean, this is what it is. You have to level up and become the person that is capable of excelling in the position that you want to be in, and you have to become that person first before you ever get to that next level, right? That is the secret. That's the key. You have to develop yourself every single day, take steps in the right direction, move towards your goals, improve the skill set that you have, whatever it is. Again, if you're trying to be a marketer, watching YouTube videos on marketing, if you're trying to be a better salesperson, reading books on sales, talking to people, if you're trying to be a musician, playing, whatever instrument you play, just practicing every single day. It's going to be boring. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be sexy, but you have to show up every single day and put points on the board so that you can get closer and closer and closer to your goals. And it's not going to happen quick either, by the way. This is going to take a long time. It's going to take multiple years, right? You have to commit to this journey for the long haul. You have to understand, hey, I'm going to be doing whatever it is that I'm doing right now. Again, let's just say you're trying to be a marketer. I'm going to be doing marketing for the next 10 years. Am I committed and am I ready to make that sacrifice, right? Not going out as much on the weekends, not spending money, ridiculously and, spending money that I don't have, right? Being financially savvy and smart and living frugal and not wasting your money. You're not wasting your time getting distracted watching stupid YouTube videos that don't serve you, right? Everybody has downtime, of course. I'm not saying you can't enjoy your life a little bit, but you need to be committed to the goals that you say you are going to be setting for yourself, right? We have to level up. We have to continue to level up. Do you think Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg or Andy Frisella or Ed Milet, any of these people who are super successful, do you think these people just got to the point where they're like, oh, okay, I'm good to go. I don't need to keep leveling up anymore. No, they get to this point where they're at now that we all look up to, and they realize that, oh my gosh, man, there's probably so much I still need to learn. I'm not even half as far as I'd like to be, right? And they have to keep showing up every single day, surrounding themselves with smart people, people who are way smarter than them, people who are more talented than them, people who probably have more experience than them, and they have to show up every single day and push themselves and get outside their comfort zone to continue to build their skill set. You guys should understand that if you follow this channel, you should understand that investing into your skill set, investing into becoming a better person, a better, more talented, more skilled individual in any field that you're operating in, that is how you're going to make more money. That's how you're going to become more successful. That's how you're ultimately going to achieve the goals that you have for yourself in the back of your head that you think about all the time, that you can't ever let go and you can't ever forget about, right? There's a reason you think about these things. There's a reason I think about these things, right? But we're not going to get to the goals that we have and that we've set for ourselves unless we commit to personal development. And I know that's kind of like the popular buzzword. Everybody's talking about personal development. I'm talking about personal development for real. Getting outside your comfort zone, talking to people, talking to strangers, doing things that make you nervous, applying for jobs that you don't really feel qualified for, reading books, staying up late, taking courses, paying mentors. These are the things you should be doing, the things that I try to do on a daily basis, right? You don't have to go out there and spend all this money. There's people who charge thousands and thousands of dollars for courses that just regurgitate stuff from YouTube. You don't have to spend a lot of money on this stuff, guys. It's all free. Okay. This is 2025. It's not that complicated to find the answers you're looking for. We have AI. We have all these different resources that can help you get to the next level of whatever it is. And there's tons and tons and tons of people out there who have done exactly what you want to do, right? And they can tell you how to do it if you just look for the answers, right? So we have to commit to getting better every single day. I can tell you, as we close this video out, some of the things that I do on a daily basis. I do a deliberate 20 minutes of Bible study every single day. That's one of the things that's always a priority for me. I always want to grow closer to God. I want to understand the Bible more, the context behind the Bible. That's one of my goals. So I commit to 20 minutes of that every single day, studying my Bible, reading about it. One of the things I do. Another thing I do is I do 10 pages of a nonfiction book where I can learn something. I read 10 pages every single day. That's something that's going to compound over time and something that's going to constantly feed new and good information into my brain that is going to help me get closer to my goals. It's going to make me better in all aspects of my life. Okay. That's something I do as well. Another thing that I do as well is 20 minutes of deliberate financial education. This could be something as simple as watching a YouTube video that's about how to manage your money, watching, videos from people who are actually successful, not just YouTube success, actually successful in real life, that are talking about how to invest your money in crypto, how to do this, how to do that, how to, where the current state of the market is, all the different factors, what's going on, what's happening with the tariffs going on in the world. How is that affecting macro conditions, right? Familiarizing myself with how money works, how the economy works, how macroeconomics works, how that plays into my investments, how that's going to help me make or lose money, right? We have to commit to learning every single day. It's not like we get to a point to where, hey, I have everything I need and, I'm good to go, right? We have to continue to show up every single day, put points on the board, so to speak, and develop our skills, because the more skilled and the more talented we become, the higher our ceiling and our earning capacity, the higher that's going to be. That's all there is to it, guys. People who are more successful than you, people who are more successful than me, the only difference, there's two things. They've been doing it probably for a lot longer than us, and they've also developed skills that are better than the skills that we have currently, right? If you're more skilled than me in the game of basketball and I never played it before, or I've only been playing it for a year, you're going to whoop my ass every single time. It's the simple stuff. It's the exact same thing in business. And we have to understand that. We have to give ourselves a little bit of, a pat on the back and just recognize that, hey, I'm not where I want to be just yet, but I will be if I just keep going and I put points on the board every single day, showing up, busting my ass, learning, talking to people, networking, getting jobs where I can learn, working with people, and just commit to educating myself every single day. And if you just continue to do this and become a sponge, man, the sky is the limit for you and for me when it comes to how successful we can be in this life. So guys, I just wanted to share this. I hope this helps you guys out. I hope this resonates with somebody. If it does, please like this video. Please subscribe. Your support means the world to me, so I can keep on making these videos and hopefully being able to, hopefully help some of the people out who might be watching this. So I love you guys. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.